Hey y'all, and thanks for stopping by. Designed by Kathy for Tuesday's Tips. Today I want to show you what I do with my skins from the runoff of my paint pours. Several different options. There's probably multitudes of things that can be done with them because I know there's so many creative, clever, crafty people out there. But anyway, I'm just going to show you what I do and some little easy steps that I found that help me make them work in what I need them to work in. So let me get right to showing you. So I hear a lot of people often ask, what do you do with the skins? They look, oftentimes, more often than not, they look awesome when after they dry, after they float off, and you want to make use of them because it's good paint on there. So I wanted to show you just a few of the things that I use mine for, and I'm sure there are multitudes of things because I know there's so many crafty people out there. And it's fun to see what other people do. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about what I do. Now, I do have these tiny little patterns that I cut out for some bezels, odd-shaped bezels like this. And I obviously can't cut a straight line to save my life, but you can get it pretty close. You put it on, just put it on, trace it out, and cut it. Well, then you got to cut it down because of the thickness of your bezel. But anyway, so for me, the easiest thing is using a bezel that you can find a hole punch for. This hole punch will work perfect for this size bezel. Just absolutely perfect. I tried something a little different with this particular skin. I put it on this clear sheet to save it. So you got two different sides to choose from of what you might think looks pretty to use. But anyway, you do have to use a little bit of elbow grease to get it through this plastic. But then I've got a 1 inch for 1 inch bezels. And then I have these tiny little bezels, which are really cute. The 3/4 size. Oh, here it is. I was like, I know I got that out. 3/4 size works perfect. Now, what's also really cool is when you're going to cut it out, you can look through the back. Make sure you have the hole punch in a position to where you see the colors and things that you really want to focus on, you really want to show up, or a little bit of an intricate design that you think is pretty cool. And let's hold it still there. And they come right out, easy peasy, and then you put them in. Now for these, I would probably put a little, and I get it really centered in there. Put a little bit of glue, and then use some jewelry grade resin, doming resin on top to finish it off. But that is one method there. And then we've got this. I like this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I don't know which one will look better with this, but I love this. How this came out. So I'm going to use the 1 inch punch, and same thing. Well, sometimes you have to trim. See, that's got some rough edges on it, but you get it in and get it where you can pick up something really cool, really unique design, because if you're going to be advertising these as hand painted, which you painted them, I like that. And then that will, get the right size, go right in your 1 inch bezel. I think that's going to look better in black. Yeah, see, I like that a lot. But that's going to look good in the black one. And then, like I said, this one is interesting to cut on there. I think I want to go with the purple here. Let's see if I can find a big enough spot of the purple. Okay, get it in where you can make sure all the parts are in there. And I like that. Whoops, no, I moved it. And then that lace perfectly in there to create something very unique. Again, I would put a little bit of, and I just use a little Mod Podge glue on the back side before I stick it down, and make sure just so you make sure that all of that is fully, secured down so resin won't get up underneath it and try to lift it. But that is the way, or what I do with my leftover skins. This was some I had already cut out, and I just hadn't put them in anything yet. But it's just a really easy way. You can find a hole punch to be any size almost that you need. I haven't looked yet to see if they've got some odd shapes, so it'd be awesome. Because again, me cutting them out, I'll go ahead and try to cut one and see if I can get it to even be remotely X-Acto knife would be great if you're good with that. Over here and see if I can kind of round that little corner. Yep, see, I'll have to touch that up a little bit because I can tell already that I had some little high-low places, but, and my corner, but that is something to adjust on. But anyway, you can make your pattern and cut them out, or try hole punches. Either one works really well. Now, using open bezels, I know a lot of people don't like to do that. If you want to know how I do my open bezels to either put something on or I've even done dirty pours into bezels. So if you want to know how I get my bezels ready for the next project, I know they work great for clay just like this, but I've got 2 different ways of doing it. So if you're interested in that, pop it in the comments below and let me know, and I'll be glad to do a Tuesday tips on that. But thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope this was helpful as to what to do with your skins. One thing I do want to say about saving them, they can still be a little sticky. Find a plastic flat container to put them in, and put plastic in between each one so they won't stick together. So that's a great way to store them and keep them till you're ready to use them. But if you just lay them down on a surface or on top of each other, they're apt to stick to each other, and then you won't be able to use them. But definitely, if you keep them in a little plastic container and keep plastic or parchment paper or something like that in between, you're gonna be okay. So have a great day, guys. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications of the next video. And please give me a thumbs up if you can. And I'll see you next time.